continue to run. The battery's good and full in it, I believe. I reckon I'll wear that camera out all night. Did 140. Just kind of gets them inside the way. Some other side of the way. Go back and really give me some shape in this haircut. Actually, now I'm using a 2 and a 3 blade on the sides. Taking this and fading it in to where I'm changing it at through here. It's actually turned out pretty good. I'm gonna take my 4 and come through here now and kind of work through here where the hair changes at. See what I'm doing here. I won't be able to tell y'all apart for sure now with the same haircut with it. My wife's got a twin sister, and they'd actually go and buy clothes for the family reunion or something they'd have on Sunday. And they'd go off and buy the same clothes exactly and wear them. They had no idea they were buying the same clothes. That's how close they were. They'd go pick out the same outfits. And they'd come together dressed as twins and they didn't even know it.
Me and my brother are completely different.
See, all this is a 4 in here, then a 3 on the side. Then I'll probably go right down to a 2 right at the bottom. It's giving us a little shape with this haircut that we're doing this one. There we go. That's what you want your sideburn. On up?
Yeah.
You got 2 grow straight in around here, don't you?
Sir?
You got 2 tufts that grow right together, right in the center.
Yeah, I do.
drawn down thin through here now, like with a 2.5 through here. Just kind of stay right in here with it. And avoid that temptation to go between your fingers. And try to dig that little bit of hair out there, just get it the next go around. You'll be so much better off. The other thing I found out too about cutting bangs, if you got, like when you wet the hair down and doing the bangs, and you don't want to come, you're having trouble getting the comb behind, the scissors behind the hair. If you turn it, the shears sideways like that, you can go right in behind it easier. And you won't, you know, sometimes you'll rough them up if you go in here and you got the hair real wet and flat. You're trying to get behind it to cut it. The point of the shears will get kind of dig in a little bit too much. If you'll turn that thing at this angle, more that angle than this angle, you'll have more success with getting in there and doing those. The pointers I was thinking about the other day, I wanted to share with people. And again, I'm talking to a lot of people just starting haircutting school and things like that. Want to see what's going on, you know. That's kind of what we're up against. Or learn, you know, you're trying to help you with a few things that might would help you. Starting out cutting hair. Things that took us years and years to learn. Little techniques. And always remember when you get here, you've got to make sure you don't get this thing. This has got to stay close to that, you know, this length. It's got to fade right in here. Right in here to this. If you get this way up high, this right here shorter, you got to actually change the whole haircut then if you go up too high with that. So you make sure that you come off where the hair changes at. You won't have no trouble with it. I hope my video camera's working because this morning I tried to put something up and it wouldn't work. Camera worked, but when I video it said it wouldn't go up on the YouTube for some reason.
Camera might be about wore out. Might be time to remove
That
it.
might be. I really hadn't used it a whole bunch, but besides these videos. Got a good one though.
Yeah, you know how to make electronics constantly wear out, so you got to constantly spend money.
Oh yeah.
I like it when you got to buy
But
new.
that quality there is better than a $200,000 camera a few years back. A regular analog camera, that digital camera is just the very best quality you can get. That's amazing. Your hair looks about like your brother's did over there. So I got the exact same haircut twice on here.
Yeah, I saw his hair. It looked good.
That did turn out good, I declare it did. I was well pleased with that. Okay, I want you to go ahead and stand up and stand right here. I can see your hairline. Really, the only way to tell is to come stand right here. Okay, and look straight ahead now. Okay. Can you back up a little bit? Okay, there you go. Right there. There you go. Okay. Sit back down for just one more minute, please, sir. What about your eyebrows? A little bit?
Go on, hit him. I got some bushy on.
What's bad is when you just do one of them, forget to do the other one. That's embarrassing.
Somebody come down mad.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. One guy, he was getting chemotherapy and he always buzzed his hair anyway. But there was a big old square patch on the back side that was gone. He said, look what you did to my hair, man. But what happened, chemotherapy took it out in a big square. I said, man, if I did that, then you'd take my barber license. I guarantee I didn't do that. I said, there's something bad wrong with me if I did that. But actually, he was having that chemotherapy on his mind, his brain, you know, in the back.
Yeah.
back here. It was messing him up too on top of that. And he do apologize. And then the next week come back and said, no, you didn't do it. There were several people in here. I said, man, I didn't do that. I said, if I did that, y'all need to get rid of me. Take me on out of the business, you know.
Well, at least he was man enough to come back and apologize.
Yeah, he told me, yeah. But I knew right then. I figured what it was, that chemotherapy. Paula was doing it.
Oh yeah, that kind of stuff takes hold.
He's been doing that. So much, easier to handle, they look good, hold up good. You notice I let him go ahead and stand up and start with it. I had to have his brother in there the other day and I had him stand up right before he left and I finished it off and made sure it was good and square. Looks pretty doggone good. I'm pleased with it though. So let's go back and check what we did. A 3 blade through here, a 5 up through here, and scissor cutting. A 4 right through here, maybe up to a 5 right here, scissor cut. But we ended up doing that 3, 4, and maybe a little 5 and scissor cut in this. Make sure there's nothing. If you need glasses, go ahead and get them because you're gonna see sprigs and stuff you're not gonna get. You can't even use reading glasses up close and help you see a lot of things. If you're cutting close, you're fine with reading glasses, but when you look off from a distance, you can't. So, you need to go ahead and get you a good prescription where you can really see what you're doing. Because if you don't, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff. Let's put this down just a little bit. Okay. That's so much neater, man, than what you had, wasn't it? I tell you.
Oh yeah, well, it's gonna be a lot cooler too.
Oh, that's like night and day, man. Let me get this edge off of here. Take that edge off.